Research excellence is our mot d'ordre and our fundamental strategic action. It is, we are convinced, the solid rock on which the reputation, hence the competitiveness of the Barcelona GSE should and will rest. This is why we have taken the road of building up an endowment fund of a perennial character devoted to the promotion of research excellence. The fund got started with the first contribution established by the Spanish Congress, included in the 2008 budget, and formalized an agreement with the Ministry of Science and Innovation. Let me thank here very deeply the parliamentary groups which have made this possible, as well as the Ministry for their support and continuing commitment to this project. In this same line, I would like to mention that in the last meeting, the board of the Barcelona GSE disposed that the Developing Endowment Research Fund of the school will be devoted primarily to the purpose of recruitment and retention of top talent, always in collaboration with the 4 academic funding institutions. Let me add that, as a consequence of all this, the administrative formalization of the Barcelona GSE as a research institute adscribed to UAB and UPF is underway and should culminate soon. I would like to welcome all the students that are joining us this year. These are indeed interesting times to study economics. In a famous 1930 speech, the date is significant, John Maynard Keynes mulled about the role of the economist in the future. He dreamt of a time, the time of his grandchildren's, where, as he put it, the economic problem would have ceased to be the central problem of the human race. He hoped that at that time, the study of the economy, I quote, should be a matter for specialists, like dentistry. If economists could be managed to get themselves thought as humble and competent people on a level with dentists, that would be splendid, he said. Nothing wrong with this perspective. Economists would still need a lot of training. But we are not yet there. Economists have certainly learned a lot from 1930. Not long ago, there was a dinner in honor of the 90th anniversary of Milton Friedman, deceased since then. One of the toasts was given by Ben Bernanke, the chairman of the Federal Reserve Board of the US. Friedman, with Anna Schwartz, who was in the audience, had written the most authoritative analysis of the Great Depression in the form of a history book, Monetary History of the United States, 1867-1960. In it, they laid a good part of the responsibility for the Great Depression on faulty monetary policy in reaction to the stock market crash of 1929. Bernanke's toast was, I quote, "I would like to say to Milton and Anna regarding the Great Depression, you are right, we did it. We are very sorry, but thanks to you, we won't do it again." We can indeed be sure that the same mistake will not be repeated. This problem is that economic reality changes, and very quickly, that new phenomena arise, that unknown viruses emerge, one day in a tropical forest, another in the posh offices of Wall Street, maybe tomorrow in a desert. I am afraid there is a race between the reality and the economic analyst. Sometimes we are comfortably ahead, but often we are behind. It is an important race with momentous implications for the well-being of mankind. The team of the analyst has to be strong. It has to gather the best minds, and it has to be very well trained. To help in this task is the role that we see for ourselves at the Barcelona GSE. We have the basic ingredient, the group of very talented students enrolled in our 6 masters and accompanying us today. We are indeed very proud to have you with us. The annual opening of the academic year is a most significant event in the life of our school. Hence, we are delighted that the General Director of the World Trade Organization has accepted to join, Mr. Pascal Lamy, has accepted to join us on this occasion, particularly knowing his tight schedule and suspecting the magnitude of the demands on him at a moment where, for example, the issues relating to world trade have been highlighted at the 2-day-old Washington Summit as key for the recovery of the world economy from its current turmoil. To conclude, I want to thank everyone here, to the ones listening and those that will speak, Also to the public and private institutions in our board providing financial support, the Agbar Group, Banc Sabadell, Caixa Catalunya, La Caixa, FEMCAT Foundation, and the Ministry of Economy and Finance of the Catalan government. Likewise, to the Ministry of Science and Innovation of the Spanish government, from whom we receive a key source of support through the Consolidator program. We would like to think that we are a good example of the sort of things that this program can accomplish. Allow me also to express thanks and recognition to our 4 academic institutions, and particularly to the 2 universities, UIB and UPF, that have trusted us with the responsibility of being their instrument for the offers of international master programs in economics. Rector Lluís Ferrés from the UIB is coming to the end of his term. Without his vision for the role of cooperation, the Barcelona GSE could not have been a reality. Let me wish him the best for the next period of his professional life. And last but not least, thanks again to our board member, the Agbar Group, for lending us the facilities of their splendid headquarters for this opening ceremony. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Moltes gràcies.